All right, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all another episode of Running With You. And today we got to run about Wack100, man. He's on Adam22 show, and Adam asks him, what he thinks about the whole Adrien Broner, Dina Gray with the accusations and the way they stream with all the women, the alcohol, and the chaos. And he gives his opinion, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead on and get into it.
But also, you see that like Adrien Broner getting sued now for sexual assault. Everybody saw this coming.
How many times I called AB, scolding him, R&B?
Yeah.
How many times?
A lot.
Brother,
Yeah.
I've been, I talked to AB a lot.
I heard so many people warn him.
I'm like, bro, you cannot do that.
You can't make content that's all about you getting drunk with girls and then having sex with them. I know this because I do porn. Guess what's the number one thing that you never see on a porn set is alcohol, because everybody involved knows that it would be a really, really bad look if one of these girls was later able to say that she was too drunk to consent to fucking. So is anyone ever drunk? I don't know. Sometimes I have my suspicions, but you never see it. With them, they are having parties, getting drunk, aggressively touching on girls and feeling up on them. Sure, plenty of girls want to fuck them, but some of the girls don't. Or they're so drunk that afterwards they get to say that they didn't like it, the alcohol was forced on them, whatever. You get the girls to sign releases, but that's not going to solve them. I think this is a terrible idea. What making content out of embarrassing girls is bad news, but at least on something like Fresh and Fit or the whatever podcast, where the whole idea is that you sit there with girls, at least it's all on camera and there's nothing that's happening off camera and nobody's fucking. So yeah, the girls are getting drunk.
You crazy as hell if you don't think they having sex off camera on Fresh and Fit. You crazy as hell. I'm pretty sure Fresh definitely probably paying them. Chris definitely probably paying them. Myron, he seemed a little bit more conservative about things, plus there's other suspicions about do he even like women, but um it ain't just about the women embarrassing. It ain't just about them embarrassing the women. I think they're embarrassing themselves. Like, to me, in my opinion, Adrien Broner and Dina Gray are clowns. I give Dina Gray a little bit of a pass because he's young, he got motion, and you can't really tell him nothing right now. His ego is probably through the roof. So he felt like what he's doing is working, and he probably felt like he the latest dude on these streaming platforms right now. But Adrien Broner, he just a poor excuse for a man. And all these people keep saying, "Oh, I'm telling them, I'm telling them, I'm telling them." How many times you gonna keep telling somebody till when you just realize who they are? When somebody show you who they are, you gotta believe them. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, let's just say it's all just content and a lot of this fake. That's just even worse as if it was real, because now why would you want to portray yourself as a drunk, you know, a drunk person just aggressively touching women and making them uncomfortable? Like, that's crazy. That's people could, smile in your face and want to collab with you, and you got motion right now. You didn't came back into relevance or whatnot. Cool, but nobody really respect you. You know, like they clowns to me. Like, if I was a streamer or in the content creation realm and I was a bigger platform, I would never collab with nobody, because I wouldn't even want to. I would never collab with these people because I wouldn't want to be associated with that.
talking shit, whatever. But you could get drunk as fuck. As long as I'm not feeding you the alcohol, I should be good. And as long as nobody fucks you, I should be good. With them, like, this shit was not meant to last. It's too much.
What do you mean? They're just getting started.
Man.
I think they 50% of where they're going. I foresee some big contracts coming.
Okay.
I foresee Adrien Broner.
And that's the sad part about it. I foresee big contracts coming. Literally, bad behavior gets rewarded now. You know, like the most worst stuff about our culture gets glorified and rewarded, and that's the bad part about it. You know, it's not a lot of us. It's not the majority of our community and our culture, but it's damn sure a hell of a lot when it comes to the negative side. You know, like I say, I always said, bro, all these terrible people are getting all these collabs and all these brand deals and all this attention and relevance. And when young people see that, they feel like, well, shit, that's the blueprint. So what is it gonna say about where we going?
Getting in the ring. I foresee Dean getting in the ring.
I agree.
I want Dean to fight our new guy, Valencia. You seen him?
They could do big
thing.
things, but this is what you do as a streamer. We've seen this many times. Look at that show Speed. You start out edgy. You're doing weird shit. You're doing aggressive shit. You're doing stuff that's offensive and damn near illegal. You build yourself up like that. You make the people love you, and then you pivot into stuff that's a little bit safer, because this lifestyle that they've been living is just untenable. You can't be making your content all about getting wasted with girls. And I think they know that a little bit, because now they're like doing this exercise lock-in shit or whatever that I've seen them doing. That's
I went to see him the other day, Tuesday. I went down there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I checked it out.
Who else was there? You were on the stream?
Yeah.
I seen AD and OT hanging out there.
I was there before them. When I went, our guy Neon was there.
Okay.
So we started politicking about AB fighting Ryan Garcia. Ryan was in the chat and called in. So when he called in, I got him and AB. I'm like, Ryan, I don't know if you're scared or not. And I had my guy Valencia, the guy, you seen the little youngster with the pink and red hair that knocked the big black dude out? You didn't see that shit?
Valencia.
And so that was Wack100, little dude. I seen that fight. That was crazy. But once again, man, that size and all that don't really matter when you fighting somebody who really know how to fight. You know. Well, I ain't gonna say it don't matter, but it ain't as much of a matter. You know. The only time that size really matters is when two guys are on the same level fighting wise. But man, I'm damn sure one of the people that's not rooting for AB and Dean agree. Whatever negative stuff come to them, I feel like they lay their bed, they gotta sleep in it. I just don't like terrible people getting rewarded for bad behavior and a wrong impression on the youth. Like I hate that. But like what his name is, Adam22 said, Speed. He used to be doing the same type of stuff. But he pivoted and he's now a good role model for youth. Like I don't really got no problem with Speed, but the way he carry himself, the way he do his streams or whatnot. Now, mind you, I don't watch streams. I'm not about to sit there and watch another man's life, but I do watch clips. So I do kind of keep up with what's going on with a handful of these streamers off of clips. So with that being said, I could understand and say, okay, well, I like the direction he's going. I don't really like the direction he's going. And the direction that these dudes are going, I just think they clowns to me. Like they just so much of embarrassment to me. The fact that they getting brands work with them is just so crazy to me. It's just very upsetting, bro. Like I like to see positive people win. I like to see people who carry themselves in a certain light win. I like to see people who actually uh making our community look better in a certain light, because every time we in the light, it's always the generous stuff. It's always the negative stuff, you know. In other communities, they don't do that. They keep they negative stuff and the generous stuff at the bottom of the barrel and they don't push it in the light. Our community is always pushed in the light. That's the bad thing. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below, man. How do y'all feel about Dean the Great and Adrien Broner? At the end of the day, bro, you just could go off of patterns. You could go off of all these clips and it just tell what type of person that is. I just hate when people say, oh, well, when you really meet them, they're actually a good, humble person. They're actually a good, sweet person. They're actually a nice person. They actually, come on, man. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. That's a bullshit ass excuse. Let me know down in the comment section what you think. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, what you waiting on? Until next time, I'm out.